Hi everyone,
Hi,
it's Amelia.
I'm Dom.
Welcome back
To the second episode of
Bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
My dudes,
My
we're back again.
Oh my god.
The other episode was a bit rubbish to say the least.
But it's not even been posted yet because we can't figure out how to
I
get
know,
it
but
up.
by the time this one is uploaded, the other one won't be.
Hopefully.
But basically, the sound quality was really bad.
It is.
I was like clattering my pots everywhere, and I didn't really
Yeah, and I said
realise.
yes.
And I kept on shouting, and yeah.
So,
Basically,
Yes.
today we're going to talk about teachers.
not like specific teachers, just things that
No,
teachers
just like
do
teachers
that
in general,
are
and like what
annoying.
they're like, and
Because
what we
both
like,
of
and
us
what we
have
dislike.
been.
We've both had experiences today with teachers that weren't necessarily the best.
They're written pleasant.
Yeah.
You go first.
Okay, so right, this is basically my life story. But I want to be
When
a
I was
vet.
born.
I came out of the womb. I just had a passion for biology. No, basically, I want to be a vet, and I'm not necessarily the brightest of the bunch. Like, I'm not like one of those people that don't have to try and like they just get 9s, which is like an A star in GCSEs I'm talking about. So I had to try like really hard to like get decent grades. And I feel like my teacher, he just kind of, I don't think he knows I want to be a vet and that I have to do biology for A-level in order to be a vet. So I have to get a good grade, otherwise like I can't do anything with my life basically. And I don't think he knows that like I want to get good grades, so he kind of just is like, oh, she can't do it, I'm just going to leave her. And basically, right, I'm dyslexic and I have like really slow processing. It sounds like I'm a grandma, but it's really not helpful. So like, I can like read loads of words and I can write loads of words as much as I want, but like I won't actually understand what it's saying. It literally will just be words. So it takes me like a long while to like write the words and then process what they're actually meaning. And he really doesn't understand that whatsoever. He literally goes about 1 billion miles an hour and I'm like, slow down, like stop. And he's like, okay, you write it down while I'm explaining the next slide. And I'm like, but then I'm not going to understand the next slide. Like he just goes so fast. And I've told him so many times to slow down. Like it's really frustrating because like it's obviously when you want to be a vet, like biology, duh, like it's...
And how do you think, how have you been handling that so far and how are you going to handle it in the like...
Well,
years to come?
basically what I've had to do is I do so much extra work. Like it's kind of like I literally got up at 5 a.m. this morning to do
Yeah,
maths.
to do maths.
Like, I woke up at 5 a.m. My mum went mental at me in the car for getting up at 5 a.m. She was like, that's way too early. And I was like, it's fine. She's like, I don't care, that's way too early. And I was like, but I don't really care because like basically I'm willing to like spend my whole life flipping revising if it means I get good grades, because I really want to get really good grades. So like I will put like so much effort in, and like I did an hour of maths this morning. When I get home I've got biology, physics and chemistry to do because I made like a timetable.
Oh yeah.
It's like 6 weeks all planned out. Like I have to plan everything out, otherwise I can't do it. Like
I
it's
want to
so
make a
stressful.
timetable, but I'm just too lazy.
Like I have to plan things out. Like I can't just be like, oh, what do I fancy to do today? Like, no. I have to, it's so weird because it just stresses me out. I have to have it all planned. I have got the times ready. I've got like what time I eat, what time I go to the gym, what time I shower and all of that. And basically I do so much work out of school that now I'm having to do the lessons on top of that. It's like so much work because like I'm having to redo the work in the lesson. I went and spoke to him at the end. He was like, this is why we give you homework. And I was like, yeah, but I've also got to write up the notes from the lesson that I didn't get to do because you didn't give me time. I don't know.
He said that he was going to...
He said that he'd send me the PowerPoint beforehand, but then he said that to remind him at the start of the lesson.
Yeah, I heard that.
And it's like, I don't want it at the start of the lesson, I want it the day before.
Yeah, so then you can already... It's not to get ahead of everyone else, it's just to be on the same level.
Yeah, because in chemistry... She sends us the PowerPoint like the day before, and I always go through it, and I start to make notes like the day before because I'm just a bit weird like that. But it just like and I'm doing really good in chemistry. Like that's one of my strongest subjects because of that. Because I don't have to spend so much time being like, oh my god, what's a cell? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like it's really difficult.
I think it's annoying because lessons should be like people with like learning disabilities and learning difficulties. They should be friendly. Like lessons should be.
And like we have really clever people in our class that go so fast, but like you have to go as slow. You have to go as fast as the slowest person. Like it's not fair to like just because I go slower doesn't mean I'm like fit.
No, it's just, no, you're not. It's just because it takes you longer to process.
Exactly, and it's like really frustrating. Like I literally wanted to scream in his face. You don't understand. I could feel my face going red. What about you?
Well,
Go ahead with maths.
glad you asked. Right, so maths is easily my worst subject. It's like what I need most help on because I just don't. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like all the numbers, and like I prefer English, for example, because I can always. You don't have to have a set answer. It's not this or this.
Yeah, it's not like a right or wrong answer. It's kind of
exactly.
like
Whereas maths, like I can do the exercises if he shows me the technique, and it has it on the board and I can write it out.
Yeah.
But I know that in test conditions I will forget that technique because I just don't have it written down anywhere. So maths takes me such a long time to understand, and our teacher goes so quickly. It's basically what Amelia had, but
literally
he goes so quickly, and sometimes he'll write the wrong things on the board and then be like, say I was just trying to catch you out, and it's like, but you weren't, you wrote the wrong thing down. So anyway, today we were doing ratio and proportion, which is, I think, is so hard. And already, okay, maybe it was sort of a mindset thing for me as well, because if you enter a lesson with the wrong mindset, then you're not going to really do well. So I entered and I was like, as soon as I saw the topic, I was like, I can't do. And I was like, I can't do. I just sat down and I already had this mentality that, oh God, it's going to go so badly. And in a test, I'm going to fail because I didn't. And then he was telling us that ratio, proportion and stuff are like worth 20% of the GCSE. Yeah. So that just ruined it.
I feel like teachers kind of psych you out as well. Cause like
yeah. And the teachers always have this thing, and it's like, it's going to be on the exam, and it's like, you're not even teaching us to learn anymore. They're just teaching us to memorise stuff.
Literally, I feel like GCSEs now are literally just a memory test. It's not how clever you are. It's like...
Cleverness is measured by your memory.
How well can you remember stuff? And I have such a problem with remembering stuff.
Yeah.
Like, even in English, like, I'm having to reread all the books.
Yeah.
Because I can't remember a single thing that's happened in, like, an Inspector Calls and Jekyll and Hyde. Like, I'm rereading them. Like...
So then... what happened was, I said to him, I was like, I don't understand what's going on, could you please just slow down a bit or re-explain it? And he said, right, just draw this and you do this mechanism and you'll figure it out. And I said, I don't understand what numbers I'm supposed to put in every box. And then he was like, well, that's where the thinking part comes in. And it's like, well, you haven't taught me how to think.
No, and also in biology, when I ask him for help, I'm like, I don't understand. He's like, his like motto is, girls, this is hard stuff. Yeah. Like, I swear, if I had a pound for every time he said that, I would like be on a cruise ship right now. Like, girls, this is hard stuff. I'm like, but explain it to me. Like,
exactly.
And then also, right, I have a problem with this. So, in class, this is nothing against the pupils, oh my God. But like, if I don't understand something, he'll get one of the people in class to explain it. And it's like, you're clever, but I don't want you to explain it. I want to hear it from a teacher's perspective and like what, because like they don't know what the exam would ask. Like they don't know what you need in an exam.
Exactly.
Like today, when I asked for help, he was like, oh, so and so, explain it. And I was like, love you, no offence, but I don't want another student to explain it to me. If we could be taught by people our age, then we wouldn't need teachers.
Yeah.
Like we wouldn't need school. Like, what the hell?
Sometimes it's helpful to go through stuff, but only after you've heard it already.
Not be, like, taught, though, by people your own age. I don't know. It just really frustrated me.
Yeah. But then, that's like what we have in maths. He'll be like, right, if you finish the question, stand up. So people stand up and it's like, right, go find someone who's sitting down and help them. And it's like, I don't need anyone to rush me. I just want to...
Yeah.
Right.
I had a real problem, especially, like... I'd say especially last year, I was like so rude. Like I wouldn't want to take any like help from the teachers whatsoever. If they like told me to do something, I just like wouldn't want to do it. I'd be like, well, no, and I'd like answer back, and I was so flipping rude. Like I literally hated having criticism from teachers.
No, you're joking. You answered back to teachers.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that.
I was literally so rude, and I like this year I was like, Amelia, oh my gosh, you're such a horrible person. Like, stop being so rude. So now I'm a new person. I don't answer back to teachers. Only sometimes to the biology teacher if he's really getting on my nerves.
Yeah, but it's not like a rude answering back. It's
yeah,
just...
I literally, oh my gosh, I literally got so angry when teachers told me what to do. Like, I would just hate it so much for some reason. It was so weird.
Yeah.
And I don't know where it came from, but I'd just get so angry when they told me what to do.
It gets on my nerves when people sort of like expect you to be the weakest link.
Yeah.
This isn't even only in
like people like
academic lessons
underestimate you.
but it like in PE and stuff as well, which is sports. I don't know if you call it that in America. Do you call it
like,
PE?
I don't know.
Physical
like,
and
I
don't know.
That's just what PE stands for.
yeah, but anyway, sports. I remember I was talking about this to the girl who did it this morning, but I remember a few years ago, there was this netball team, and someone in the team was like had to sit on the side, and I was already on the side. And the teacher goes to the team, and she was like, "You've got a new player," and they were like, "Yeah," and then they were like, "It's Dom," and they were like, "Oh." And on that note,
but we're gonna see you in the next episode. Hopefully,
we still don't have an outro, but
no,
whatever.
we don't. Oh well, there's gonna be an outro.
What's a busy? Right.
And then basically we'll see if what am I saying? Basically, we're not really sure how to post it yet, but
we're gonna do some
it's clearly
asking
posted.
around.
I know, but yeah, I feel like this has been a good juicy episode. But yeah, basically, okay.
Yeah.
Bye.